A New Year's Eve attack on scores of women has one German town on edge. Thousands took to the streets of Cologne to protest a string of vicious sexual attacks by men, reportedly of Arab and North African descent. More than 200 women have filed a criminal complaint alleging molestation and groping. The attacks come as German leaders face mounting pressure to deal with the influx of migrants from the Middle East. George Thomas has the details.
Tensions are rising in Germany's fourth largest city. Protesters took to the streets of Cologne over the weekend, furious about a string of shocking sexual assaults.
I am here today because we're all very sad about the things that happened here.
The attacks happened during New Year's celebrations in Cologne's main square, when hundreds of young men, reportedly of Arab and North African origin, attacked scores of women. More than 500 women have filed criminal complaints, 40% of them saying they were groped and molested by men. Cologne has been on edge since last Friday, when reports surfaced that refugees who recently arrived in the country were among the suspected attackers. Scores of women stood in front of this cathedral protesting sexual violence.
It is about making clear that we will not stop moving around freely and to protest against victim bashing and women being abused.
Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel is facing tremendous pressure after allowing more than 1 million refugees into the country in 2015. Over the weekend, some 2,000 anti-Muslim protesters also took to the streets, demanding that Germany closes its borders to refugees.
I am shaken by the events of New Year's Eve, but it is not only about that incident. What is happening at the moment in Germany is concerning. I am worried. I do not have the feeling that this is still my country.
A counter-demonstration defending refugees took place simultaneously in another part of the city.
We're upset and angry as women of the sexual violence that happened here in Cologne on New Year's Eve. But we're even more upset and angry that there are racists that are using this for their racist propaganda, because sexual violence is a global issue.
Chancellor Merkel's popularity has dropped since refusing to limit the number of refugees coming into Germany. Almost 3/4 of those polled in a recent survey say migration was the most important issue for the government to deal with this year. Merkel announced a plan Saturday making it easier to deport refugees who commit crimes, following the sexual assault attacks almost 2 weeks ago. George Thomas, CBN News.